him and I'm at it again. The crystal arrow calling my name. Down a gravel road, box full of fur, and a mystery in the next steel blur. Catching the first made me a believer. A whole lot of coons, yotes, and beaver.
What a day, guys. What a season. Well, as I talk about, you can't really tell how the day is going to go by your first few locations. But we got one here, and then we got one right there under that pole, if you can see. So first two locations, 3 traps possible, and we caught 2 coons. So who knows, maybe it will be a good day. Rebound from yesterday. Well, so far every location has caught a coon. Man, and here I was going to be pulling stuff today and start moving stuff around. It's really hard to do when you start off like this, but we'll see what happens as we get going. It's going to be a little bit before we get to that piece I want to pull today, so maybe things will die off and make me feel motivated to actually pull it. But with stuff like this, it's hard to think about pulling traps. All right, guys, things kind of mellowed out again a little bit, but this is that spot where I told you when I was setting. I drove past it and I saw it and I missed it scouting. I've missed it in years past, but this year we set it, and this is the 3rd coon I've taken off it. So I might sound like a broken record, guys, but never assume that you know every location where these animals are going to be traveling. I've trapped this road, it's not a lot, but I've trapped this road probably 3 or 4 years now, and I had never seen this trail. So just goes underneath the cedar tree right there, just like, you know, just like a broken record once again. But nice big coon. Glad to be throwing another one in back. Finally picked up another one. It started off really strong, and then this line just like decided it wasn't going to do anything for about 40 locations. So that's just how it goes. You never know where it's going to work out, where it's not. We got cornfield on the other side of the road, and this is just kind of a little thicket of smaller trees. I mean, nothing of any substantial size really. No, not one of my better spots, but we'll pick up 3, maybe 4 coon here, and that's what this is. I think it's number 3, so fair spot, but we'll be shuffling some stuff around today, get on some fresher ground. This spot is starting to produce really well. I think this is our 5th coon off of this. It just goes up here to this tree. This is where we had the quail 2 days ago, standing on the side of the ditch that flew across the road. You know, little subtle spots like this, you know, it doesn't look that great. I mean, you can see the trail there, but it's nothing that, you know, it's not some beat down mud trail. But yeah, I think this is 5 off of this, so 5 out of 8 days, that's not bad. Maybe next year I'll throw a couple more on it. I'd have to stagger them across the bottom here because that's too steep for them coming down. If I put a dog proof on that, they're gonna go to the top of the chain, run down, and pop out of it every time. It's just too steep a ground. But nice coon today. We got us a really pretty white skunk down here today. This is where we got the fox and the dog proof, and this is my little hot wire location that produces really well every year. That is a really pretty skunk. So my buddy Brad riding with me today, he loves these things. He said he's gonna take care of it himself.
Yeah. We're gonna run down there and grab it.
Yeah, so we'll get him take care of and get out of here. Well, not quite the double I was hoping for to end this section, but we got a double on possum, pretty good size, and I still need a few more to fill up my market. So that's gonna end section 2. Pretty dismal. We did really bad on this 2nd section, but we pulled the dead heads on it. So now we're gonna move to hopefully a little better ground, and you know, just we didn't catch anything, which, you know, we're about 45 minutes ahead of schedule now, which means 45 minutes of setting traps. So gonna keep moving. All right, guys, so I detoured from setting, or from checking traps to set one particular road. You can just see the amount of traffic going through this. What I found kind of interesting, we got a pack rat using my dog proof to store corn. I don't know if you can see that or not, but kind of interesting. Never seen that before. All right, we got our first 220 coon today. At least I think it is. Pretty slow going, really. He actually went around my first one. I got caught in this one. That's a big one too. It's a real good coon. I'm glad that we're setting more traps today because we're gonna need it. This line's definitely slowed up a lot today. Fix my triggers. And that one's ready. See where it can walk around this one. So we'll kind of fluff it up a little bit. There we go. That's a big coon. This little cedar tree, I'll tell you what, this is a good spot. I'm gonna have to remember this year after year. It's definitely kept producing. I think it's only been empty here maybe twice, so taking a lot of coon off this, a lot of really good coon on it. So glad to be picking up a few on this next section. This one seems to be better every day. So come tomorrow, we're gonna completely pull that entire last section. We took off some pieces off it today, but tomorrow the whole thing's coming up. Ooh, we got a real nice pretty skunk here. We missed him in the first 220, but the second one got him. You know, we got my tracks next to this, so that's something you always got to watch out for too. Is you start walking down right next to the trail, they start using your trail. So real subtle, just wraps around, goes right underneath that cedar tree. It's kind of crazy, but this is our first coon on this location. You can see the trail back there behind him going through. Really great spot. I shouldn't say first coon on this location. We've taken like 4 off conibears on the other side. But this is the first one in a dog proof, and that is a big coon. That's your 28, 29 pounder right there, probably pretty easy. He might even break 30. That is just a big coon. I might actually weigh this sucker when we get home. Well, I got a pretty decent one here. This is one actually where I set them both on the deer trail and I moved one over. I'm really glad I did it because I think this is the 3rd coon we've picked up this location because of that move. I don't do that stuff very often, but once in a while I will.
It's in 220.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a slower day, but yeah, this is our 2nd skunk we've caught on this. This is my fresh ground that we've got. That's a big skunk. Real big, real pretty. That's a good one. We've caught 1 coon and 2 skunks on this now in 4 days. I think we've set this. But we're hustling down the road, guys. We're gonna set a lot more fresh ground out, and we only got till dark to do it. I really don't like messing around after dark and trying to set stuff. So get him out of there and get out of here. Well, day 8, and we got our first catch in this this trap. So it's, you know, normally I'd probably have pulled it, but we go right past it. I knew it just a matter of time. Just a little trail going up the side of this cedar tree. So nothing crazy heavy, but nice to be picking up a coon on today. We're hustling, guys. We got a lot of stuff I want to set out fresh today. Whew, we're on fresh ground now. We're running as quick as we can, get as much stuff set as we can. You can see this trail going down through this pasture ground down there. It's a pretty good one. So we just set a dog proof down here in the bottom if I don't get upside down. But we're moving. We got about 60 locations in this section that we're going to be setting on, and we got a boogie. We still got about 60 locations to check yet too. Boy, do I love fresh ground, guys. Look at this trail. Yeah, I love it. Fresh ground. Well, guys, we just set this fresh ground, beautiful trail, wrapping up, going into cornfield. Phenomenal area. I'm not sure what it's going to be though, because as I was getting ready to climb out of this ditch, I looked over here and we got 2 dead coon that apparently have buried themselves in the grass. I'm not going to touch them because this has all the signs of of distemper. It's too bad, but as this population of these animals explode, Mother Nature kicks in and she shows no mercy, and she's a cruel bitch. So just doing everything I can to keep these populations under control. This was a killer trail, but we'll see what it ends up doing. We just got this minor little tree going, or trail going to this tree behind us. Phenomenal spot though. It don't look like much, but somewhere where I always take 6 to 8 coon off of every year. I love setting this new ground. It's like opening day all over again tomorrow. Two dog proofs just like that. Well, we got a triple for today. Not too bad actually. I'm kind of shocked we have a triple. This one's kind of a weird coloration, really white mask on them. On the other side of the road we got two, nothing big, nothing crazy, but finally glad to get a triple today. It's been kind of slow going, but we just got done setting out an entirely new section, almost 100 fresh sets, so pretty awesome. We're gonna get these guys taken care of and get out of here. Now this is a little better. Ooh, talk to me. Nice double here. The other one's hanging out. He buried himself down here in a hole, but just came from a triple. We had a blank and then a double. So things are definitely picking up here a little bit, which is good, but at the same time, that sun's getting low, so we've got to be hustling. But let's just going up to corn, coming from timber behind me, just like every other one I set on. That's a really nice furred boar there. Not sure what this one is. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun to get out of. But we'll get them taken care of, get out of here. Finally got another nice one here on this corner. This section just really hasn't been as producing as well as I thought it would be with that corn that was standing up until yesterday behind me, but still happy for another one. Get him taken care of. Still got quite a ways to go, and that sun, she's getting lower, so we're gonna get out of here, guys. Whew. I'll tell you what, guys, just when you think you're down and out, don't give up. We've just went 4 for 4 on locations, not traps, but 4 locations and 4 coon, so pretty good. Made me wear out since we're moving pretty quick here, but get him taken care of. You know, just this is a really good timber with what was standing corn 2 days ago behind me. We haven't done what I thought I would on it, but it's just, we're nickel and diming our way up there, so get him out of here and move on. Another double, guys. That's up to 11 just on this back half out of, I'm gonna say 25 stops, which being 5 days old is phenomenal to have a 50% location catch rate. And it's pretty much been like the first 6 or 7 were empty, and since then it's almost every single location. So 2 nice coon here. We filmed this quite a bit actually. This is probably 7 and 8 we've taken off of this. Great late season location with timber to timber trail, big mature timber that goes on for a few hundred yards. So great spot, great coon. Let's move down the road, fellas. Well, we're setting again. Still not done checking traps yet. It's getting late, but we got a deer trail, but right here we got our coon trail, and we are guarding it with a couple of 220s, top and bottom. Phenomenal location. As you guys can see, this trail coming through here, this looked good when I pre-staked it, but it's come in so much more. A lot of people don't realize, you know, these trails are still developing when you're pre-staking, when you're setting. A lot of them that I know will keep establishing themselves. They'll get better because I know the area. But when you're coming on some of these and you're getting there early, you don't know what it's going to do. It might get better as time goes on, or depends on crops coming out, it might have got worse. You know, if this cut corn up here, if they would disc that under, this trail would pretty much dissolve. Yeah, you'd still see it look pretty good, but it wouldn't be as defined as it is. They're still using this, they're using it hard, and we're getting ready to set a dog proof in 220 here for them. So tomorrow's gonna be a good day, fellas. Whew, it is getting dark. it is starting to cool down. You can feel that evening air coming in, and we're still running. We're still picking up a few really nice coon here. But boy, it's getting late. I'm feeling it. We got 100 fresh sets out and still about 6 more stops to go, so we're still piling them. All right, guys, so we just got back. If you can tell, it's getting dark. It's about 5 o'clock now. It was a long day. I came home with 4 skunks, including this just absolutely beautiful skunk. It's got belly patches, leg patches. Definitely something I'm going to be putting on the wall. But 4 skunks, 6 possum, and 37 more coon. So great day, all things considered. We did get just over 100 traps out. I think it probably about 110, 115. Really good day on the line. You know, it seems slow, but we covered enough ground that it produced. I'm excited for tomorrow. Fresh ground, setting new stuff again. No theft on my stuff that was pre-staked. No competition there as of yet that I can see. It's gonna be awesome, guys. I'm really excited. This puts us at 387. I'm hoping for a big day tomorrow, guys. So we're gonna get these inside, get them taken care of.